Hey, so this is a quick video talking about the KPIs and things that we look at in Shandali, daily, weekly, whatever. So the daily KPI is, these are the numbers that are really we want to look at on a daily basis, basically, and all the numbers are in there. It's basically just keyword ranking and revenue, so you know where the business is at. So, and basically, we just scroll through like this, and what we care about revenue, like what's actually going on daily days. We know what the cash flow is looking at, and then what we also care about is keyword ranking, because keyword ranking drives the sales, right? It drives the velocity. It's probably the most important thing we track for Amazon is how we're ranking for these high volume keywords relevant to our product, right? So that is what is up. So making sure these are all up and reaching the goals, and working on strategy to make those, make those number one or make those number two or whatever. Keep moving it up the ranks, and then measuring it like that. So that's on a daily basis. So if you go to the weekly ones, for example, marketing. I'll just walk about marketing here. Same type of thing. It's just that this is stuff that we only need to look at once a week, right? So like Instagram, are we reaching our goals? Are we on track? Something I'm really interested in is how many negative reviews on Amazon we have every product. So if you look on the products, oh, that's not the one I'm looking for. Doesn't work out. Okay, let's just go to Amazon.com and then look at yoga towel. Right, let's take a look at hot yoga towel. So we are number one. That's pretty good. Scrolling down here, number one. That's good. So if we look at the reviews, right? 5-star, 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 5-star. Sweet, right? That means that's good. And what we want is to get more reviews recently, kind of thing. If we look up sports towel, so number two here, same kind of thing. We just scroll through and check in. Are we like, how are we ranking and stuff? This is pretty good. 4-star, 5-star, 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 5-star. So that's only one. That's only one that's not 5 stars, right? So that's what we're looking for. We're looking to have only 5 stars. That's what the numbers are, and then we got our marketing team to work on that. Average customer feedback rating. What was our feedback over the week? How did and we look at that, for example, and I sign in here. And I go to performance, customer satisfaction, customer feedback, right? So we can look at what happened in the last week. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yes, everyone's stoked, right? So that's what we're looking for. What's the average ranking, and where does that go? And we've got SOPs for all of this, so we had 9, we got 5 all across the board. We had 4.13, 4.9, 3.5 on the Raw Guru one. So maybe we should look at that. Total Intel opt-in, so many emails we get that week. So this is pretty good. We're getting lots of emails here. So that's something to really consider actually for our business. How can we turn that into more sales, product listing reviews, what's going on with the reviews, how many reviews do we get each week, total new, right, what's the goal, and then just refining this. So sessions per parent is how many views we got, and then the unit session per parent is how many, what's the conversion rate on the listing, right? So looking at what's happening. Let's take a look at the Shandali yoga mat, for example. And we'll actually have it in finance, the sales per. This one's just going kind of slow. We haven't done enough marketing for it, but yeah, it's just all the numbers that we need to know, right? They basically go through here. So that's what we track, and we do stuff on a daily basis when required, and otherwise we do everything on a weekly basis because it gives us the numbers that we care about. Really, we need to make decisions about, having it on like a dashboard type view. finance scorecard. So what's going on with the cash? What's going on with the receivable? Um, weekly revenue. So like we're actually selling some of the yogurt mat, which is good. Not much, but we're selling a few. Um, what's going on with the other areas, right? So liquidity, I like this a lot. Quick ratio, how we doing with cash versus margins, everything we're working on. So gross is good. So yeah, that's basically that. Like when we take a look at, I know Lauren had some questions here. Where is it? Yeah. So my whole thing is to just get everything we really need in the spreadsheet, and sometimes you got to go look. So like for example, I just noticed we had to fuck up, and I think Lua's obviously not been on the ball, or not. Maybe our mistake is that we haven't been actually tracking it. I think we're missing in the ops scorecard. So one thing we don't ever want is to have this happen over 24 hours. So all of these need to be responded back under 24 hours. That's Lua's job. And if it's over 24 hours, we start to lose points. So for example, performance. If we take a look at contact response time, this is not good. So Lua's gonna have to hustle this week to fix this. And she's not really in a good position to do it. Average response time. So we haven't responded to a lot of these. So this is no good at all, right? So what's the issue? And I think I saw the issue is that we're only tracking. She's only looking at the one account, Shandali. She's forgetting about Zimtal, so we got to add in Zimtal here so she can measure it every week. This is only Shandali stuff. So that's what I mean. It's like and stuff that's important, right? And every time there's a break in the system, it's like, oh fuck, we fucked that up. We have to add it into the KPI so that people are accountable for it. And all these numbers, I never look at these, but Arlene uses these numbers for reordering inventory and all that. So yeah, and that's basically it. And then of course at the end of the year, you want to look at the numbers and the quarterly. The other thing is monthly. We get the financial statements monthly, and you're CC'd on that. It's in the Dropbox. It's in Shandali Finance, like finance. And ask Arlene if you can just share it with you. Like it's in FS statements, FS reports. What is it like? Let's take a look here. Just ask Arlene. It's in the Dropbox. It just has the cash flow, balance sheet, profit and loss. So that's really important to have. So yeah, those are the numbers we look at every week. And the whole idea is just to have the numbers that really track the business and produce the results we're looking for. So like Lua's, this is just fucked. Like this can't, I keep telling Lua, she's got to keep her shit together, but she has a hard time with it. So that's something we can think about. How are we going to fix that? And that's what we look at for numbers.